Hello friends, and welcome back to the Nutrition Review. My name is Stephanie, and this week I want to share with you all about my grocery shopping tips, tricks, how many times I go, what I pick up to create all of my recipes, and of course show you some macro-friendly finds for those of you who are in prep and for those of you who are trying to watch your weight. So this week I am going to take you along to my favorite grocery store, Trader Joe's, and show you some of my must-have pickups. So on average, I do go grocery shopping 2 to 3 times a week. First, always Trader Joe's, and I go to Trader Joe's either Friday after work, I get off at noon, so I'll just swing by on my way home, or Saturday mornings. And the reason why I do this, and I think it's important to go grocery shopping either Friday or Saturday morning, is that really helps you stay on track during the weekend. If you go Sunday, what are you gonna eat Saturday? So it's too easy to go out and just pick up something when you're running low on food. So if you go Friday, you can make sure that you're stocked up for a good weekend ahead. So the 3 main grocery stores that I go to, as I said, first, Trader Joe's, second, Costco. And I go to Costco about every other weekend. So this weekend we're not going to Costco, so it's going to be a little bigger of a Trader Joe's run because we are running low on some of our produce. And then the third grocery store is just for convenience. If we run out of fresh fruits or vegetables or just need a meal during the week, I will either stop by Kroger or Publix. Not ideal because they are a little more expensive than buying at Trader Joe's or Costco, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get a meal, and if you need fresh produce, convenience is always an option. So these are my 3 main grocery stores that I cycle through, and as I said, we will start with Trader Joe's. Starting to unload some groceries, and I thought that I would start with sharing with you the produce that I picked up, and I am a lover of Trader Joe's produce. So I really like it because it seems to be a little more fresh than other grocery stores. It stays a little better in the refrigerator, and I find that it stays for the whole week as opposed to if I pick up some of the stuff from other grocery stores, it tends to go bad a little quicker. So this is gonna be all of my fruits and vegetables for the week. We'll start with some of my veggies. Picked up some broccoli. This is great on top of salads. We also eat it raw with dinner. If you pick it up in these little steamed baggies, you can throw about half of it into the microwave if you want a warm vegetable. So solid option there. Some bell peppers and cucumber. I have been chopping these up and making little snack packs for work. So little slices of those that I can take along and just nibble if I get hungry. So lettuce is something that I always pick up at Trader Joe's. I typically pick up 2 different varieties so that I can have a mixture within my salads during the week. So this little Les salad Marty, I don't even know what it's called, Shams at the bottom is my favorite blend. But I also really like this cruciferous crunch one. It is, what's inside of it? Kale, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, green cabbage. Putting a little handful of this on top of the salads really gives it a nice texture. So I always pick up 2 different varieties. Sometimes it's butter lettuce, sometimes it's arugula, so that I can have a variety in my salads. I also picked up some kale and bok choy. I'm going to be making an egg white frittata this week, so figured that both of these kind of in there would be a good vegetable. Also, kale in the air fryer is delicious. In addition, I picked up some cherry tomatoes and green beans. Y'all know I love putting these in the air fryer, or you can steam them. Typically we have these with dinner. I also can sprinkle them in some of our meal prepped lunches. And last but not least, I picked up some asparagus and zucchini. So you might think that this is a wide variety of vegetables for the week, and I do this kind of intentionally because I like having 2 servings of vegetables with my dinner. So I might have some asparagus with zucchini, some bell peppers and broccoli. So just giving it a variety and not eating a whole lot of one vegetable in a meal can really sneak some more veggies into your diet, give you some variety of micronutrients, and I think makes a meal really delicious. Moving on to fruits. So Trader Joe's does have awesome seasonal fruits. So right now, like peaches and watermelons are in season, so definitely try those out at your local Trader Joe's. Being in prep, I kind of have to watch what fruits I'm eating because they do tend to get higher in carbs. So for this week, I am going to stick with, I bought some Envy apples. These are my favorite apples to chop up on salads. Plums surprisingly have really great macros for the amount that you can eat, and the ones at my local Trader Joe's right now have been delicious. And also some strawberries and bananas that we like putting in our Greek yogurt and having with breakfast. So that's kind of all the produce. I'm gonna get this in the refrigerator so it stays good, and then I'll show you the rest of the goodies. So for some more goodies and staples, the fat-free cottage cheese, you guys know that I love on top of toast in the morning. I've been sticking to like half cottage cheese, half avocado on top of my toast to cut down on some of my fat macros. I also decided to pick up these avocados to go. These are very nice little self-serving packages. One package is 100 calories. So if you're traveling or want to pop these into your refrigerator at work, I think that would be a great option. The avocados today just didn't look very ripe, and your girl needs avocado tomorrow. So I'm going to use this week instead of fresh avocados. Also some Greek yogurt. This is something that I typically pick up in bulk at Costco, but we're not gonna make it until next weekend, so we picked up this non-fat plain Greek yogurt. I really like the texture of Trader Joe's yogurt more than Faye? Whatever. It's a little more creamy, less like thick, so I like the consistency of it. So these 2 sauces, dips, whatever you want to call, are great macro finds at Trader Joe's. The first is this spinach kale Greek yogurt dip. You can eat this with your veggies. We also picked up some pretzel slims to eat them with. Trader Joe's pretzel slims are great. It's only about 1 carb per pretzel, so you can really get a good serving. Great snack idea right there. Also, my staple of the chunky guacamole, we eat this on top of eggs. And a new item that I have found recently is this bruschetta sauce. Guys, this on top of eggs is killer. And the macros for it are great. 2 tablespoons, which is a lot, is only 2 carbs and 5 grams of fat. So if you need to get a little fat in your diet, this is awesome, mainly coming from the olive oils. But it's pretty like chunky, like a tomato sauce. So just a little goes a long way on top of your eggs, but can really step up your morning breakfast. Alrighty, what else do we have in the bag? I picked up some of their unsweet almond / macadamia nut beverage. I have been drinking cashew milk instead of almond milk, and I really wanted to try Trader Joe's brand, so I'll let you guys know how this one ranks compared to the regular cashew milk. Some other beverages that I picked up. I love Trader Joe's cold brew. I make it in the morning if I'm making my frappes that I love. This is just what I use. And some sparkling water because it's always nice to have those on hand. Other goods that we got in the bag, nut butters. So these are my 2 favorite nut butter spreads. So this sunflower seed spread tends to have a little less carbs than other nut butters, and I absolutely love the flavor with dark chocolate and sometimes on top of my oatmeal. This mixed nut butter is Jorman's favorite. I really like it with bananas when I'm not in prep, and it has a delicious flavor. So those are our 2 staple nut butters from Trader Joe's. I also picked up some canned beets. These are great to put on top of salads and stay really well in the fridge. Now, I typically don't buy a lot of my meat and protein at Trader Joe's. I leave that for Costco, which I'll take you guys along with next week. But I do utilize the 99% free ground turkey. Like I showed you in the air fryer video, go check that out if you're interested in some turkey burgers. You can also just ground it up and stuff it in bell peppers. And Trader Joe's ground turkey, the lean ground turkey, is a little bit cheaper than I found at other grocery stores. I also picked up some turkey bacon. This has awesome macros. One slice of this is 0 carbs and only 1.5 grams of fat and 6 grams of protein. So I'm actually gonna use this in my egg white frittata this week as a little meal prepped breakfast. And also some salmon slices. So Trader Joe's has awesome salmon slices that you can put on top of toast in the morning or on top of a salad. So those are some of the protein items that I pick up. We have also been kind of limiting Jorman's animal-based protein just to see if that helps him feel a little bit better. And Trader Joe's has an awesome vegan and vegetarian section. So some of our favorites that we found is this Italian sausage, which for one sausage is 13 grams of protein, a little bit higher in fat with 7 grams of fat. But this beefless ground beef has only 1 gram of fat. So Trader Joe's is really a great option if you're looking for vegetarian or vegan type items. In addition, these are vegetarian, but I love them and they're pretty prep friendly and macro friendly. So these steamed fresh lentils, and these are near the, where do you find them? Next to the lettuce and like the produce over there. They're already cooked. You can eat them cold. They're delicious if you put like some cheese on top of them and bruschetta sauce. 10 out of 10 right there. But you can also heat them up. And for a half a cup, it's 9 grams of protein, 20 grams of carb, and 0 grams of fat. So try lentils out as a substitute for rice if you need to get a little bit more protein. And it's packed with a lot more micronutrients than just your white or brown rice. In addition, I always pick up some steamed chopped spinach, and my treat meal for this week is going to be shakshuka. And I will show you guys, this will be my recipe for the week, how I make this. This is a shakshuka pack, and I make this as a breakfast brunch idea. So tomorrow for Sunday breakfast, I will show you guys. I make a little spinach, shakshuka, and egg breakfast, and the macros you will see are really nice, and it's a pretty clean, nice little cheap, I think this was like $2, way to mix up your breakfast. And last but not least, a few little treat items. I know they're limited this time since I'm in prep, but these banana date crisps just came out this year at Trader Joe's, and for 3 crisps, it's only 13 grams of carbs and 1.5 grams of fat, and really I only need 1 to feel completely satisfied. If you like banana bread and need a little something crunchy, definitely pick these up. They are so good. Also, I picked up some whipped cream. I've been liking a dollop of this on top of my protein fluff at night. So gotta keep sane, and these are just a few of the nice little treats that I picked up. I will show you some of the items that I didn't end up picking up this week, but are some very good finds. Everyone, it is Sunday and your girl got an awesome 9.5 hours of sleep last night, so I am feeling rested, body recovered, and it's a great way to start a Sunday. To make it even better, I am going to make some brunch, and we're kind of just relaxing around here this morning in our comfy clothes. Gotta show you my brunch pants, because they're awesome. Anyways, so this morning for brunch, I am going to make shakshuka. So for those of you who aren't familiar with this dish, it is traditionally a Middle Eastern, Northern African dish composed of tomatoes and a bunch of spices, and then you put a poached egg in it. So Trader Joe's, as I showed you, had this shakshuka starter kit, which essentially is just frozen spices, tomatoes, peppers, but it is delicious. It has an awesome flavor. So really, you only need to add your egg. I'm gonna add some vegetables that I'll show you. And I forgot to mention that I do buy my eggs from Trader Joe's, and eggs are one of the only things that I really focus on buying. Fresh, cage-free, organic eggs. Yes, they are a little bit more expensive. This can run anywhere from $3 to $5 depending on your grocery store. I think Trader Joe's, they're about $3.50, $4. But these organic, cage-free, range-free eggs really are different than like the 99-cent ones that you can pick up from Walmart. The shell of them is a little bit thicker, the yolk is just more creamy, and all of those things really show you that there are more nutrients and micronutrients packed in these eggs than just the regular kind of less expensive eggs. So this is an item that I do splurge on, but I think it's worth it when you're talking about nutrients and flavor. In addition to the shakshuka, tomatoes, and pepper sauce, I am going to add some more veggies to this dish to really give it some higher volume, also some nice micronutrients in the morning. So I'm going to add some frozen chopped spinach that I also pick up from Trader Joe's, as well as I'm going to saute some bok choy for the side. So I will show you how quick and easy this breakfast brunch idea is. This can be like considered the lazy girl shakshuka starter kit, but it definitely doesn't sacrifice on flavor. And on Sunday morning, I'm hungry and kind of just want something delicious and quick. So let's get cooking. Brunch time. Look how beautiful this plate turned out. I did put the shakshuka over some cauliflower rice. This is just some braised bok choy and a nice easy over egg on top, and I am so excited. I am going to have a little bit of side of cottage cheese to add into this to add some more protein, but other than that, pick this up at Trader Joe's. It is delicious. And here are the macros. The macros for the shakshuka dish are superb. So give this recipe a try, and I hope you're cooking up a wonderful brunch this weekend as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this Trader Joe's haul. Stay tuned for next week. I will be going to Costco and will show you all my goods and macro-friendly items that I get there. If you enjoy these grocery hauls, please subscribe and hit that like button. Comment below if there's any grocery stores or items that you think that I should be trying, and I would love to give them a go. I will see you next week for another episode of The Nutrition Review. Bye.